A for abandon. A for apple. Oh, I'm so hungry. What should I eat later? I lost my focus again. Who can help me?
Have you experienced similar troubles of losing focus? In this video, we will investigate the current concentration problem among university students in Hong Kong and see if exercise can help our memories.
Who are you?
You can call me Professor X. I'm here to help you with your concentration problem.
How could you help me?
Have you ever tried doing exercise to improve your concentration and memories?
Exercise? Really? Would it help my memory? Maybe. Exercise is good for everything.
Let's do some background research. Let's go!
We first conducted a survey in universities, investigating the exercise habits and attention problem. We have received 21 responses from students studying in different universities. More than half of the respondents exercise 1 to 2 times per week. Meanwhile, about 30% of them do not exercise at all. Many of the respondents reported that they either often or always face concentration problems while doing different tasks. Half of the respondents think that exercise can improve their concentration, but only 43% of respondents feel more focused after doing exercise. From all these responses, it is hard to tell the correlation between the two subjects. Therefore, we did some further research. We found that attention is represented by different aspects, and there are papers showing that exercise has a positive impact on most aspects of attention in teenagers. How about young adults? Does physical exercise enhance the concentration level of university students? A 2-week experiment was conducted to test though.
Before the experiment, here's the hypothesis. We still believe that exercise can positively influence every university student's concentration, while the degree of effect varies in every individual.
The experiment targets 4 university students and is divided into 2 parts, Week 1 and Week 2. In Week 1, participants maintain regular activities. In Week 2, participants follow the same daily routine together with extra moderate exercises for 15 to 30 minutes per day. By the end of each week, each participant complete an online memory testing game, and we allow the students to play once as a trial before recording in the first week. The game is simple. You started with all cards facing down, and then flip 2 cards each time. If the cards you flipped are the same, they stayed up, otherwise it be flipped down. Wait a while, you may ask, aren't you talking about concentration in your hypothesis? Why you are using a game to test memory? Well, this is because it is hard for us to measure concentration through biological features like blood pressure and brain activities. And we have found that the concentration and memory are interrelated from this paper. So, we use memory to indirectly measure concentration level.
2 weeks later.
In week 1, the average time taken to complete the memory game was 90 seconds, with the shortest completion time of 63 seconds and the longest of over 2 minutes. In week 2, the average completion time had dropped to 88 seconds. Among the 4 participants, 3 of them spent less time. The greatest improvement was shortened by 21 seconds, which is a 14% in reduction. Meanwhile, 1 of them spent significantly more time completing the game. We can conclude that exercise did not enhance all participants' concentration, and the effect of exercise was not the same.
The experiment outcome is quite different from our expectation. Exercise did not guarantee a boost in all students' attention. as one of them spent more time after doing more exercise for 1 week. There are some possible reasons to explain this. First, other factors affecting concentration and memory may not be considered. Sleep would be one of the big factors affecting it, which is hard for us to keep track. Also, the memory card game is luck-based. The worst case is that you flip half of the cards and still can't find any identical pairs, while the best situation is finding one pair every 2 flips. It won't be the extreme most of the time, but the variations exist. Does that mean we could freely ignore the longer results and claim that exercise is good? Well, no. Because when you play more and more, you can get familiar with the mechanisms and the pictures of the game, which is likely to lower your time spent. This effect is greater when you first come across the game. In addition, the sample size of students involved is still too small, which we couldn't be confident to say exercise is good for most students' attention. So, it would be better if we could invite more students and allow them to play the game until they are familiar with it.
After doing the experiment, we can see that the hypothesis was disconfirmed. Exercising does not help every student's concentration but still have some effect. Maybe our results aren't strong enough to show that exercise is good for attention due to various limitations and errors. It is still a wise choice for us to do exercise regularly.
So it's not a must?
Yeah.
Oh wait! I know there are some other advantages of doing exercise. Let's
Let's do some background research!